Let me probably start her up anyway. Fuck.
I was on council, as you know, for 8 years. That was an issue we took very seriously. And when I heard about it, I actually drove right throughout my district this morning. And I mean, I basically covered my entire district, you know, of Roof Avenue, Old Placentia, and Commonwealth, and then I went into the Newtown area, I went into the Ashford Drive area, Westminster area, Everly Wood, and so on, to see if there was something that I was missing, something that, you know, hadn't been addressed. And I honestly couldn't find anything. I mean, on every single intersection, if you will, you know, where you're crossing over streets and going from one section of sidewalk onto the road and across a crosswalk and so on to get to the other section. In all of those sections, the curb is cut down. Now, I mean, could there be a spot or two, you know, where maybe, you know, it's not totally to the pavement and it should have been cut down an extra inch or whatever? I mean, that's possible, and I would say to that individual that if they're listening again, you know, they need to contact the city, and I'm sure they will address it. And certainly you can contact my office. I've brought many municipal issues forward on behalf of my constituents. I've brought many federal issues forward and dealt with it as well. And so if they have a concern, I'm more than willing to do my best to address it for them. But Pete, that leads me into an issue, and I sent you a picture. I tweeted you a picture. I think I don't know if I tweeted or emailed it from the Arts and Culture Center.
Yep.
And that was an example there. Like, you know, if you look at the Arts and Culture Center, for example, on the north side of the building, like say running parallel to the Parkway, they have some blue zone spots there. Now, it's interesting that they have 2 or 3 blue zone parking areas, and they have signs in place, but it's butting right up against not just a curb, but a grass embankment. So, you know, there's an example for it. There's another example of where government has certainly not been in compliance. I mean, if you park in that blue zone and you open your door, you're up against the grass embankment. Now, how is somebody in a wheelchair going to, you know, get access that way? And so, you know, blue zone non-compliance is coming in many different forms, and certainly that person does have one point that is very you know, that is very valid, is that it's one thing to have the blue zones and to have the signage, but if you don't have the proper curb cut downs and access to get out of your car once you actually get in that blue zone, then it's just as well not have the blue zone at all, and then something else that needs to be addressed throughout the province.
Yeah, and people generally have to understand that it's not just the space for the vehicle, it's how you get in and out of the vehicle. There's often space left to one side, to the right of the vehicle, so that a wheelchair ramp or lift can operate, etc. You know, it seems to me that city inspectors and provincial inspectors would be looking at the design and placement and the execution of all of these places and the, you know, sidewalk construction. Shouldn't this be something that's kept on top of by the people with the expertise and the job of making sure it's done right?
Absolutely, it should be. And you know, again, I can't speak for every jurisdiction, but I can tell you that I know in the city of Mount Pearl when I was on council, and again, you know, driving through the city, that certainly is something that you know, is addressed in terms of the public facilities. But again, you know, I can't speak to every private facility. Certainly, I can. I can speak to the fact that there's many of them that are not in compliance, and there's unfortunately many provincial government facilities that are not in compliance. I think that with new builds, when we see new builds and new construction, I think that they're more aware of it and being more mindful of it. And I think that legislation is being addressed and inspected, you know, around new builds. But the problem we have is all of the pre-existing facilities, pre-existing roads, parking lots, buildings, and so on, that perhaps the proper legislation wasn't in place or wasn't being monitored and so on, and they all need to be brought up to scratch. And I think that's really the biggest issue as opposed to new builds.
Right on. All right, well, listen, thanks for that. We've got lots of other things we can talk about. I know I heard you recently talking again about the school situation in Mount Pearl. We won't be able to go there today, but I would like to have a conversation with you just so that everybody knows exactly what is going to happen, as opposed to what you always said could have happened instead. A lot of people upset about that, and it's only a matter of weeks away now where people are going to be heading back to school and dealing with the new reality in Mount Pearl. So anyway, listen, let's set a time aside for that in the near future, and I'll just say thanks today.
Absolutely, Pete. It's always a pleasure talking to you, and I'll call into you next week, and we can talk about the school of Mount Pearl. Not a problem.
Sounds good.
I'm very disappointed about how it went, but we'll talk about it.
Okay, thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Okay, bye now.
MHA Paul Lane there, and I think we need to take a break. That's right. When we return, we're going to have Eugene talking to us. We'll see you then.
Call now 273-5211 or 1-888-590-VOCM. 1-888-590-8626. Back Talk will return on the VOCM CFTV radio network. Join VOCM broadcasting tomorrow from Central Kia during Kia's 2014 FIFA World Cup sales event. 0% financing for up to 84 months, plus up to $4,000 in cash bonuses on select models. More details from Central Kia tomorrow on 620 VOCM.
Got it? Yeah. sheet.
And there's a significant number of children with Asperger's and autism and learning disabilities that are going without the help that they need in the classroom to be included to the best of their ability. So we do have a huge void. We need more teacher assistants, more student assistants, more guidance counselors. And I mean, staff already like in healthcare and education, they're already working above and beyond their work hours and the job descriptions. But we are missing that piece in education.
Now, you say that, in some ways we're doing okay. We have a small class sizes in the country, etc. But relatively speaking, if you can generally sort of balance out all aspects here, how are we doing compared to other provinces, and perhaps other provinces that we fairly can be compared to, because we don't have necessarily all of the resources of some of the wealthier provinces, but for a province of this size and population, are we doing okay relative to other places? Are we woefully behind? Are we doing the best we can in your estimation, or do we just have to change our thinking and start allocating resources on a different kind of basis than we have?
Well, I don't think the Atlantic provinces, and the comparison is extremely different between us. New Brunswick, for example, New Brunswick is a model in moving inclusive education forward. They have
Blah. Bluetooth.
By any chance, do you have a broken Samsung Galaxy Mega over there?
I don't know. I might. Why?
Man.
You don't have a Mega.
Huh?
You don't have a Mega.
This is what happened,
What do you mean? What happened?
I've never touched anyone's stuff ever again.
Let me see.
Well, I'll tell you a story. Alright? So, Jeff upgraded to the newest gel firmware, with OTA, it worked perfect. They rebooted it, touchscreen stopped responding. It worked perfect, just touchscreen didn't start responding. So, alright, and he couldn't bring it more anyway, but already placed the screen on it, and he broke it. So anyway.
You're not to stop on top of the fridge.
I took it, and I tried to do factory data reset, it never worked. I hooked up keys, read out the firmware, reinstall it, still touchscreen doesn't work.
Did you check the ribbon cable?
Huh? I'm getting to it. So I'm like, alright, so obviously it's the firmware that we released that firmware before.
Yeah.
So I'm like, alright, I'll downgrade way forward, 4.22. I did, not knowing that since 4.22, Samsung got a security shit on it called Knox. They literally call it like Knox, so like Fort Knox, right? That pretty much forbids it to downgrade, upgrade, fuck around anything pretty much. Even with like the stock firmware. And this is a fail one and everything, so popped up saying Knox error, blah blah, you should liar, it's gonna boot. I'm like, god damn it. So I read the firmware, I read the form, 30 pages, and managed to get it to boot. Problem is now, no modem. So no Wi-Fi.
Does touch screen work?
Oh, touchscreen works. after 4.22.
Okay, so you just need to get your baseband in that now. That's why
Yeah.
the Wi-Fi is not working.
But at some point, I'm pretty sure I formatted the EFS, which kept the IME number out and everything.
IME's in under the battery.
I know, but anyway, I can't. There's nothing I do. Nothing.
Is it under the battery? It's a little sticker.
Oh, I know that. I know that. But
I've had to rewrite it on somebody's phone. I did that before. That EFS folder, I got rid of that by accident myself. But I just replaced it. There's a you don't need to know it though.
yeah, it's there. I'm back. I've seen it.
So what you'll do is you'll get that program. Give me a second, think name of it, because you can rewrite it.
I'm reading I've read different things.
I was in the same boat as you, man. I did the same thing to a friend.
I finally called. I was up till I was going to bed. I was very tired.
Fishes, yeah.
And I tried, and then all of a sudden that happens, and I'm like, well, freaking out. Then I was up literally at
Couldn't
6:30 in the morning.
even sleep.
6:30 in the morning. I'm like,
Couldn't
oh my
sleep.
god. And I finally went to bed at 6:30, and I still was on my phone looking at stuff. I even like commented on XDA and stuff, and fell asleep again finally around 8:30. And woke up 12:30 again, and I'm picking that since.
Not worth it, is it?
I finally called and I'm like, man, bad news, like good news, bad news. Good news, you touch screen working again. Bad news, can't use it.
Well, okay. Yeah, sometimes you gotta walk away, man. That's it.
But the thing is that not the IME number gone. It's everything else gone. Well, I got the spy camera.